Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is James Cook. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. In motion comes Andrews. Now Leary. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Leary to throw. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught by Gregg. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one. They'll motion over Flowers. Now the first carry for King Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
1st and 10. To throw, here's Leary. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. They'll motion over Flowers. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Leary. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Baltimore Ravens. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And now it's 4th and goal.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Cook. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Michael Pierce there to meet him. Second down and 8. So now they'll throw it with Allen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Matt Milano there to stop him. Second and 7. To the air is Leary. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Bateman is the motion man. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
Here's Leary. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
To throw, it's Leary. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 70 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and That's a big turnover.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Allen, gonna give it to Cook. And he is not gonna get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
He connects with Gray on that one. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. The speed on display. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he winds up dancing and spinning out of the tackle. Winds up getting 8 yards on that one. Good run. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Going to give this to Davis. And he's going to have the first down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's taken in by Shakir. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the handoff, it's Davis. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That'll be caught by the running back, Davis.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. He is in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. One more time going up top with Allen. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal.
The pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. Here's 1st and 10. Now Leary. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Ravens 17, Bills 10.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Leary to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll motion over Flowers. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now give to Davis. And the defense quick to surround him there as he'll manage to get up only to about the 7. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground once more, it's Davis. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's Davis. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll be 2nd down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Bills first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the ground, this is Davis. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
He's got his man. That's Kincaid. That's catch 3 just on this drop, and it gets his team a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike, the ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Again, it's Allen to the air. And the Bills are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. A first down there on a gain of 12. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on first and goal. Now, here's second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Bills. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 17. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing is Leary.
so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is left side and caught by Flowers. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? To the air is Leary. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
He'll check this down to the running back. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's still on his feet, and he's into the end zone. Danny Gray, touchdown Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Point after now from Tucker. It's up and through. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
And this will be tracked down and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here's Leary. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, here's Leary. He'll air it out down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, it's Leary. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now Allen. He's got that complete to Knox.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That's taken at about the 14. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On the give, here's Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion comes Andrews. They're going to go right back to Henry. And he'll take this to the 35, and that'll move the chains. It's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In motion comes Andrews. On the ground, here's Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it with Henry. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass. is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Allen going to throw again. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Davis. Ray Davis. Inside the 20. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Bateman is the motion man. Now Leary. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
Those are the back-breaking plays defensively that you just can't allow. You have the quarterback dead to rights. You're about to get off the field, and instead, you let him turn into a runner, big play, and he picks up the 1st down.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
The Bills going to use their final timeout here. So out comes a guy who's been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to win the game. And this one running out of steam. Not enough leg to get there. No good. And this game, in all likelihood, is headed to overtime. This is 1st and 10. A run with Davis. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. So, overtime coming up. Reminder, these rules different from the regular season. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. And all replay challenges come from upstairs. We'll play as long as we need to until we get a winner. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Davis. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. He'll go again with Davis. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. Third and a yard. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Now a first throw here in overtime. He's got his man. That's Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Allen. Now screen going to be set up for Davis. It's a good pickup on 2nd down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This is Davis. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Space to run inside the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Give this to Davis. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Davis. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But This defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Leary to throw. He connects with Gray on that one. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. It was as tight a game as anyone could hope for. It took overtime to find a winner, but they will advance in these playoffs. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.